Home Run with Blessing.
Yeah, what's good? It's your boy Ycee, live in the capital. You know, shout out to the Abuja. What people in Abuja?
It's Abuja people.
Shout out to my people in Abuja. You know, we out here.
Okay, so you're here promoting an album, right? Is that an album or an EP?
An album.
An album.
My debut album.
Your debut album.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Cool. Okay, so off the album, you have 2 songs out right now.
Yeah, I think a third one came out today.
Oh, okay.
So it's been like, since we announced the pre-order, you know, every weekend there's been like one song going live off the album. So the first week was Dakun, last week was Musala, and this week is Wahala Day.
Okay,
yeah.
And that one came out today?
Yeah, midnight.
Okay, first of all, let me say I really like Dakun.
Yeah.
I play that song a lot. I feel like it's a different side to you.
Yeah.
We know you as the Musala one is more of the Ycee that we know, right? Yeah. But you know, this is a different side. You're kind of singing a lot in this one.
I don't know. I think I made the song like 2 years ago. That one was made 2 years ago. So this was at a point where I was literally just finding my singing voice. You know, I was making that transition from rapper to singer, and I would say it was shocking me, sure. So, you know.
Okay, and how do you feel like people are responding to it?
Yeah, to be honest, because, you know, I had mixed feelings initially, because I personally like the song because it's my song. But, you know, at the end of the day, most times you have to understand you're making music for the consumers. So, you know, I crossed my fingers when we put it out. But so far, so good. It's been very, very, very good. Like, you know, the streams are saying a very good thing. So yeah.
Okay, so just remind us again how many songs are on this album, the name of the album, basically everything about it, because it's your baby. So you have to tell us exactly how you see it in your light.
So basically the album is titled Ycee Vs Zaheer. It has 15 songs on it, and the basic idea behind it is, you know, Ycee Vs Zaheer represents, you know, my 2 musical personalities, Ycee being the singing side and Zaheer being the rapping side and everything serious. So eventually when I started working on, like, you know, an album project, obviously I'm not gonna just, like, I can't just, you know, put out one side and just say, okay, I'm putting out an album, it's gonna be singing from A to Z, or put out an album, it's gonna be rapping from A to Z. So I tried to find a way to properly balance it, and, you know, I came up with both identities. Ycee being the dominant one because, you know, that's what everybody knows. That's like the most commercial and, you know, widely accepted. And Zaheer is like, you know, rap, hip hop, trap, everything dark and serious. So yeah, it's not like I have a, you know, split personality disorder.
Because that kind of looked like what it was. Kind of seemed like that was what you were saying, but okay.
Yeah, because like a lot of people are asking, like, you sure Ycee is okay? Like, yeah. Are there voices in your head? Nah, it's just, you know, as a kid, I've always been, you know, big fan of superheroes and cartoons and all this stuff. So I've always, at some point in my life, always had, you know, a bunch of alter egos. So, you know, Ycee and Zaheer are the ones that are taking center stage right now.
Okay, all right. So you just had to ballpark how many voices or people are in your head. Like, how many would you say? But yeah, joking aside, don't worry about that question. I have to ask you, because you made a statement saying, you know, you have to eat, so you're transitioning into being a singer. Are you saying that that's like the main reason that you're also singing now?
I mean, initially, to be honest, because when I got my first record deal, like, it was always a hassle being in the studio because I just wanted to rap from morning to night. But, you know, when you're making a song, there has to be a chorus. You can't just be doing straight raps every single time.
Of course.
So most times I would just do verses, and they would have to get somebody else to take the chorus, or, you know, the chorus wouldn't be as good as it should be. So at some point I had a voice trainer, and, you know, I was able to learn certain things. And when I decided, okay, this guy doesn't have anything to teach me again, you know, I started doing it myself. And I think for me it changed when I stopped singing because I had to, but I started singing because I wanted to, because, you know, you see a lot of rappers that make that transition and they only sing on commercial beats because they see it as a means to an end. But, you know, I started exploring a lot more, doing a lot more R&B, you know, mid-tempo alternate music, and that's when I realized I actually like singing. So now for me, it's now a properly well-balanced situation where I believe I sing as good as I rap.
Okay, so you said you have 15 songs on this album, right? So how long would you say it took you to prepare this? Because you did actually say you have one that's been there for over 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like really different time frames that you can.
Yeah, it's like, I think for me, you know, initially, like, the plan was like the album was supposed to come out last year, but due to technical difficulties, we had to pause it and then start revisiting songs when I was ready to put out an album. For me, I'll just say the album took 2 years to make because a lot went into it. There were a lot of experiences behind it, and I really can't wait for people to listen and assimilate and understand the message. I don't even know what the message is like. There's a message in there somewhere for everyone. But yeah, a bit of those.
Okay, it is a bit of those. Okay, so you have 15 songs like you said. What collaborations should we be looking forward to?
Collaborations on the album. I've got Miss Banks on the album. I've got Davido.
For real? Yeah. I'm sorry. I love her.
Yeah, she's dope.
She's so dope.
She's super dope.
Wow.
She gave me a very, 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 very album-worthy verse, and pretty much the song we made, her verse pretty much set the tone of how I came through on the record. So big shout out to Miss Banks. Fino's on the album as well. Nini Ola, Dakwa Taberna, and Davido. Yeah. Those are all the features as of right now. But there's a surprise feature on the album. So yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, thank you so much for, explaining about these, your creative process and these songs and everything regarding that.
Please probably stream it. Don't do exclusive from Nigeria. Put some money in my
pocket.
Honestly.
That's actually very annoying. People work really hard on their music. So to just have pirates put it out there, it's sad.
I actually put out a tweet earlier today and, I've been checking the responses and people actually feel like it's justified to get music from this site. Everybody's excuse is, the country is hard,
Yeah, that's the excuse.
But I hope one day the fans understand that, it's actually illegal to do that.
It actually is. And I think, it's the process. People are going to eventually catch on to why they shouldn't be doing that. Because I remember when I was so young and I traveled, one of the first times that my family and I traveled and we were on the streets, right? I don't mean to sound like that's the race that usually does that, but there was an Asian man that was peddling pirated CDs. And then, while we were standing beside him, some cops pulled over and he ran. He packed everything up and ran. And I was so shocked because in Nigeria where I come from, that's normal.
It's actually that. It's so crazy that even when you're in the States, you can't go on certain sites because it's illegal to go on those sites. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, like I said, thank you so much for speaking about the album and the songs on it. Yesterday, I told people that you were going to be here, so I asked them to send me questions that they would want to ask you. So I'm just going to go through a couple of them. They're quite a lot, but I'm just going to let you know just a few. So Essay in Kubwa asked, there was a time we did not hear from you, Ycee.
Oh, yeah.
Where did you go? We missed you.
That was the era of technical difficulties. I was getting out of my previous engagement with my previous employer. So, I was able to properly handle that and get out of the contract. And now I am back and better, and it's no more breaks to old age. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so Amir from Wuse says, hi, Ycee. To be honest, does it not irritate you when people come to ask you for pictures? I'm not a celebrity, and even I don't like that.
Well, to be honest, to be very, very, very honest, there are times where it's actually, very stressful.
Yeah, it can't be in the mood all the time.
Exactly. And even when, literally, I was in Abuja I was in Abuja last weekend, and, I'm always free to take pictures of anybody. What I actually have a problem with is videos because, I don't like people because they can use that video for anything, make it seem like we're buddies and any of that. So I'm at this event and this girl walks up and she wants to take a picture, and then the next thing she goes, oh, it's my birthday. Can you make a video saying happy birthday to me? And I was like, Ken, I did it. And then surprisingly, I ran into the same girl the next day and she's like, oh, can we take another picture? And this day I was just not having it. I was just like, nah. But yeah, every now and then, I always make the compromise, but there are times where I just have to be like, I'm sorry, maybe I'm not, in the mood for a picture. I don't feel like I look good to be in a picture. So I just,
Okay, well, thank you for your honesty. You're only human, so I feel like people don't understand. They feel so entitled sometimes, but sometimes people just don't want to. Okay, so this one is from God's Will, and he says, hi, Ycee. I suspect that we have the same dress sense. Will you ever start a clothing line, and will it actually have clothes similar to what you're wearing every day?
yes, and yes. I mean, obviously, because, being away from music for not putting out music for 6 months and being away for almost a year, it made me realize people felt the only thing I'm good for is music. But, I feel like I have much more to offer. So I am in plans of, putting out merch. I think the album merch has been designed, it's original designs. I'm going to start with that, maybe collabo with already established, designers and stuff before going into my own original clothing line. So step by step eventually. And yeah, it's obviously going to be what, I'm comfortable wearing, because, my fashion sense is deeply inspired by me being comfortable in whatever it is I'm wearing. So obviously, definitely, yes.
All right, cool. Well, Janet in Maitama is asking, what was your worst collaboration? Okay.
Wow.
So what's your worst collaboration?
Oh, my. Wow. My worst collaboration. I can't.
Well, it doesn't. Let me just help you. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that you hate the person. Maybe things weren't just going right. Could be it took too long to come out. The person wasn't,
or maybe the song wasn't properly mixed. And there's this song I made with Dami Crane. I won't say it's my worst, but it's not really up there. Anytime I hear the song, I'm like, because we made the song, and the first export we had, it sounded a certain way. So I think some way along the line, something happened and they had to reproduce it. And the final version that came out wasn't the one that we originally made. And for me, I'd already fallen in love with that first one. So I was hoping that was the one that was going to come out, but it didn't. But yeah. Shout out to Dami Crane, though.
Yeah, shout out to Dami Crane. Okay, Sarah in Maraba says, I just want to know the name of the number 10 contact on his phone. Make him tell us, blessings. So I'm making you check your phone. The 10 contact on your phone. What name is that? That's still random, but 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Abisola.
Okay.
I don't even know who this Abisola is. Yeah.
Okay, I think this is the last one. This is from Ben Billionaire. He says, how do you manage to keep yourself going when things aren't going according to plan?
Whew. Boy, oh boy. I mean, I don't know, man. I think my number one go-to anytime I'm not feeling, like myself or feeling like the way I would on a given day, I just go to the beach and just stand in the water. Yeah. I don't know what it is about the beach or what it is about being in water, because I can't even swim. But, water is very, very calming. I think it's probably because I'm an Aquarius, but yeah. It's very soothing. So you should try it. Just go to the beach, chill,
Okay. Well, make sure you take a life jacket so you don't say Ycee made you drown yourself. Okay, so I guess this question is from me, actually.
Okay.
So who, in your opinion, is next rated? Who are some of the artists that you're looking at now and you're like, wow, this person has potential? I'm saying that this person's going to go far.
Rema, Fireboy, Joe Boy, all the boys. Oxlade, Psycho IP.
Any females?
Bella Lubo, Thames. There's so many artists. There's so many. Because I actually enjoy listening to younger talent, because I feel like they take their craft a lot more seriously, because it's
because they're hungry for it. Yeah,
exactly. So there's Thames, there's Lady Donley, there's
I like Lady Donley.
Black Bones as well.
Black Bones. That guy. I'm just gonna leave it at that, but yeah, he's really, really dope. Okay, so we're just gonna play 2 games and then we're gonna wrap up on the interview. This one is basically did you ever hear of the show called Love Island?
Love Island, yeah.
Okay, well, this is Ycee Island now. So basically, I'm gonna give you 2 names. You're gonna either kick someone off or retain the person that you have. It's not that deep. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna get in trouble.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm just gonna mention a couple of names of some really gorgeous celebrities. Okay, so we're gonna start things off with Amber Rose. Amber Rose versus Yemi Alade. You only have space for one person on this island with you.
I think Yemi Alade. I'll kick Amber Rose off,
Okay, then Yemi Alade and Rita Dominic. It's a long list, so you better just.
Is it like one after the wow?
Yeah.
Like Day and Rita Dominic. Come on.
It's not like you've had time to spend with Yemio. This is they are bringing them one after the other, so you pick one finally.
Yemi Alade and Rita Dominic. I say Yemi Alade. I feel like Rita Dominic is probably too old for me. So.
Okay, so Yemi Alade and Scarlett Johansson.
I mean, Scar is cute, but African women all the way. So.
Looking at you like no.
Yemi Alade still.
Okay, Yemi Alade and Angelina Jolie.
Yemi Alade still.
Yemi Alade and Justine Skye.
Wow. Wow, that's a setup. You knew what you were doing. You knew where you were going.
I don't know what it's talking
You knew
about.
this is a setup. This is a setup. You have triggered me. Well, yeah, okay, Justin Sky, obviously.
Okay, Justine Skye and Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Okay.
Rihanna.
Rihanna and Tiwa Savage. This is so fun for me. I'm loving this game right now. Like the expression in your face is epic.
I mean, Tiwa's already with Wiz now, so
Hey, we don't know that. But pretty much, yeah. Okay, so Rihanna and Genevieve Nnaji.
Genevieve, shut down. That's where the game ends. Like,
Are you sure? Let's see.
Excuse me, I'm telling you, that's where it ends.
Genevieve Nnaji and Selena Gomez.
Genevieve Nnaji.
Genevieve Nnaji and Kim Kardashian.
Genevieve Nnaji.
Genevieve Nnaji and Shoma Josie. I thought you said it shut down before.
Go
on.
She's my good friend. She's my bestie, so it's still Genevieve Nnaji.
Okay. Okay, so Genevieve Nnaji and a timeless classic, Sade.
I don't actually. Genevieve Nnaji.
Genevieve Nnaji and Tenny.
Tenny the entertainer.
Sugar Mommy, yes.
Genevieve Nnaji.
Genevieve Nnaji and Tim's.
Genevieve Nnaji.
Okay. Genevieve Nnaji and Georgia Smith. Tough one, right? After this, you only have one more, don't worry.
Sorry, Georgia, but Genevieve still.
Wow. Okay.
Have you seen Genevieve Nnaji?
I know. There's so many people in this office as well that are obsessed with Genevieve.
She's unreal.
Okay, Genevieve Nnaji and Nicki Minaj.
Genevieve Nnaji.
Okay, so I guess Genevieve wins then. On Ycee Island, there's only space for Genevieve Nnaji.
Only.
Okay, so the last game for this situation right here. This is actually something that I've been going through with several interviews that I've been doing, and I'm just dragging you in because I need to redeem myself. This is probably the last time I'm going to do this.
Okay.
But yeah, do you know the game Concentration? Yeah, it's pretty simple, but me, I can be slow sometimes. Okay. So basically, we'll pick a category in the industry and, keep going till somebody falters or is too slow.
Category in the industry.
Should I pick the first one?
Go for it.
Okay. Let's do American female celebrities.
Okay.
Starting things off with Kim Kardashian.
Beyonce.
Kylie Jenner.
Rihanna.
Amber Rose.
Kendall Jenner.
Kris Jenner.
Wait, Chris? Oh.
Kris Jenner is their mom.
I thought.
So I won that one. I beat Ycee in that one.
Okay.
Do you want to pick the next category or should I? We could just...
I want to pick the next one. Actually.
All right, go ahead.
Names of American actors. Male actors. I'll start off with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Tom Cruise.
Matthew McConaughey.
Justin Timberlake. He acts. He's been in several movies. He acts.
That's a bit flexible. Okay, we'll let you have that one. Eddie Murphy.
Will Smith.
Wesley Snipes.
I banged. Okay, so I guess I won one, you won one. So this one is definitely gonna determine who's gonna pick this category. Should we ask your manager to pick this category so that there's no cheating?
Names of Nigerian albums.
Wow.
Ha.
Let's go. You want to start or should I start? Names of Nigerian albums. Let's start with African Giants.
Ycee versus Zaheer.
Zanku to the world.
I didn't even go far before I blanked.
I think you should retire the game.
Wow, I definitely
yeah,
need to because I'm embarrassing myself. But yo, Ycee, thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks for having
me.
me.
It was so fun interviewing you and asking you these questions. Any final words to the people of ABJ? To
the people of Abuja, watch the Dakun video and tip your waitresses.
That was random as hell, but okay. Ycee, thank you so much. And that's a wrap on the Ycee interview. Stick around to the home run a blessing. If you have any questions for me, don't forget to send them to our WhatsApp number. And of course, Ycee's here, so we have to play some of his music. Listen up.
It's crispy, the drama guy. Ain't nobody but that. My jungle lover. Baby girl, you know go tired. That cool, baby.
Hey, so I can't play you the full song on here, but you can check it out on YouTube and other streaming services. It's called Dakun by Ycee.
Oh, baby.
Home run with Blessing.